From the Woodshed, a candid conversation with Chase Morrill and Ryan Eldridge from Kennebec Cabin Company, home of the Maine Cabin Masters. Brought to you by Nelma, safeguarding our lumber resources since 1933. See the stamp, trust the quality. Now, from the Woodshed studio at KCC headquarters in Manchester, Maine, it's Chase and Ryan.
All right, from the Woodshed, I'm Chase Morrill. With me, as always, brother-in-law Ryan Eldridge and daughter Maggie.
Hi.
Just the three of us.
Good afternoon, everybody.
How you guys doing?
Great. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, it's hot up here again.
I had a fairly easy day today.
What'd you do?
Hung out with Fletch, made a cornhole set,
Nice.
cleaned up out back. And,
Wow.
yeah, you had a hard day.
I had a hard day. Poured concrete. That's never fun. That's why I do it once every 5 years.
You forget how much work it really is.
God. And the truck was there before 6. 3 trucks before 6 a.m.
Were they all lined up waiting?
Oh yeah, ready to go.
Oh, and that's the worst
Yeah.
too, because the pressure's on.
But the guy, Corey, that was running the show, he was smart because the slab was like an addition, and the far end, we did that first and pulled it towards the building.
Yep.
Because we were in the shade after a while. But normally, my French ways would have pulled it away, and I would have been screwed. But
Yeah.
we worked our way out of the sun. It got easier. But
Did you have a chute or anything to move it?
just to shoot on the truck?
But it could reach far enough everywhere?
Pretty much, yeah. And then Justin. I had to shoot and Justin. So
Just the two. Did the cement guys get out and help?
no, they didn't help. They just watched.
Yeah. Well, you know you're in trouble when the cement guys are out there with a shovel like, let's go, let's go,
Oh
let's
yeah.
go.
No, they watched. So no, it was good. It's done. So it was successful.
Nice. And now you're getting a break in this nice steam room.
Yeah, exactly. It's being in the sun all day.
Yeah.
Nice cool room.
Yeah, so we want to thank everybody for tuning in, listening to us. You can catch us at KennebeCabinCompany.com on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
All the above.
Don't forget to comment and let us know how we're doing.
Likes, dislikes, send
Yeah.
us all your questions.
And we want to thank our sponsors, Nelma, Nelma.org, EasternWhitePine.org, and SprucePineFur.org.
Yeah, and check out Nelmo's website. They're doing a lot of cool stuff. If you ever wondered how lumber was graded, and how it keeps everyone honest, on the right track.
Yeah.
They do. It's pretty fun. Like they make games out of it and stuff. We've tried it a few times, and
And we're going to get them up here soon to kind of be on the show and talk about what they do.
we better do our homework. They're going to test us.
Yeah. And a quick backup to last week with Harry. So after that whole Christmas tree thing,
Yeah.
I started thinking about it. I'm like, maybe I'm making that up. But I went online and I said, all right, 10 ways to get rid of old Christmas trees. Every single list, it was, put it in a lake.
Throw it in the stream.
Yeah.
Throw it in the lake.
Get permission first, but it's fish habitat.
There's probably like a 10-page DEP permit for that. Permit, Christmas tree permit by rule.
It probably is. But anyways. And so today we have Isidora, our retail manager, as our guest.
Exciting.
It is. She's going to she's been working in the office next door.
Stinks for her. It's Friday at 4 o'clock. She can't get out of here.
But, we're doing a lot of stuff, and she's right here in the middle of it all, so she can kind of answer questions, explain what's going on. And
Yeah, she's learning very quickly. We're all learning very quickly in the retail world.
yeah, yes.
Growing pains.
Yes.
In a good way, though.
In a good way, and it's definitely not our forte, but she's got some new products to
Stick to
show.
cabins.
Which hopefully we'll start doing here.
We've been saying that for 6 weeks, but I'm pretty sure we're on the doorstep.
We are.
I'm safe to say we'll be doing cabins this month, I think.
Yes, we definitely will.
We'll be doing cabins in June.
Yeah, and this is such good weather for it.
It's been unbelievable. Yesterday was the first rain day we had, and it threw everything in a tizzy.
Yeah.
We've had it so good.
And it still wasn't enough rain, though.
No.
We were
No.
putting the bocce cord out back, and it was, it was an oil slick
Yeah, it was nasty.
with that trailer on your truck and just the wheels spinning.
But yeah, Outback's coming. We got a cedar fence done. I got a couple comments online. Well, how much, you guys? That fence is awesome. What did it cost you? Like, think people like, oh, $10,000. Nope. Our buddy at Dewey Lumber, those are all seconds. Dewey's Lumber's out in Liberty, Maine. He's our go-to guy for cedar.
Yeah.
And it was just all, we ripped it down, milled it down.
The 4x4 posts were from the Lad Center, the Wayne Rec Center's old tennis courts.
Recycle, reduce.
That has been down behind it.
reuse.
Yeah, it's perfect for that. And, just put it up, and some of it's grayed, some of it's not, but it'll all gray up.
It'll look perfect.
Yeah. And Maggie is officially on summer vacation.
Yeah.
And Maggie is now officially a high schooler.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I guess I don't really care.
Doesn't really care.
Said like a typical freshman.
Yeah. That's exciting. The other kids are out of school?
Yep. Nori started her job for the summer.
What's her summer job?
She is basically a nanny for 3 kids in Wayne, right?
Wow.
7 to 4, 3 days a week.
How,
4 days a week.
4 days.
9 hours a
Yeah.
day?
Yeah.
How old are the kids?
Going into kindergarten, Fletcher's class, so 4th grade and 2nd.
Wait.
That's it, yeah.
How did this is blowing my mind. I know she's got it in her, but I just didn't. That's awesome.
She's great with kids.
Did you tell her she has to take her earpods out?
I didn't. But I was like, hey, how was your day? And she's like, fine. I'm like, what'd you do? Nothing. But no, Nori's great with kids. She has a lot of fun.
So that just leaves even.
Yeah, Eva's busy at the horse farm. Maggie's starting as a counselor at the horse camp.
Mm-hmm.
Horses around here have a lot of problems. You got to counsel them.
Yep.
Penny does have some issues, though, doesn't she?
No, she's great.
So they're getting a horse psychic. They're calling into a horse psychic to talk to the horses to kind of see what's going on, which I didn't know was a thing.
A horse psychic. Oh my God! Don't tell your aunt. She'll be right into that.
Yeah.
So is it more like just emotional stuff or physical or just?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
It hasn't happened yet, but we'll let you know when it does.
Okay, we'll get back to this
Yeah,
subject.
yeah. But yeah, so let's go right into some questions that Maggie's fielded for us. You can ask us questions on our YouTube page, on our Facebook page.
On KennebecCabinCompany.com podcast section.
Oh, nice.
Podcast
Perfect.
section.
All right. Question. Whoa.
She's gonna be the only freshman with a producer of a podcast.
Okay.
I guarantee it.
Question from Jennifer. I was wondering, how many cabins do you redo a year, and how big is your crew?
So last year, it's slowly grown.
Yeah.
We started at 10. We worked up to 12, then 16.
2 years in a row.
And then last season was 20. And I think we realized
16 was fine.
16 was fine, 20 was too many.
Yeah. Going past December, we've decided it's just.
And the film crew had a hard time keeping up.
Yeah, we were cranking.
Yep. But we had about 18 full-time carpenters working with us when that was going on.
I mean, we're always going to do projects in the winter, but just being on a time schedule and filming, it's just too much through winter.
And winter,
past Christmas.
Yeah, winter works its own schedule, and when you try and force anything in that, it's gonna not go smoothly.
Yeah.
We learned.
So maybe a little less episodes.
Yeah, and hopefully this season we're gonna do 10. We know
10.
We know it's gonna be a prorated season just because of everything that's going on in the world right now. So
It'll be the Corona series.
yes.
10 episodes.
Okay. Question from George Wilkinson. Does everyone on your crew have construction experience?
Yeah. No. Some people.
No. Yes.
Limited. I mean, as much as everyone has a little experience, but I would say no, not formal experience. That's probably what he's asking. Like, we've all built stuff at home or helped our parents out.
Yeah, I mean, we all know how to swing a hammer, and we have some construction skills, but as far as like getting into jacking and leveling, replacing rot, not everybody has experience starting out with us, but they learn pretty quick.
You learn by experience.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely a hands-on type of team.
I always say, well, if someone wants to show up every day and is willing to learn, has a good attitude, we'll take you on.
Yeah.
Like Jay, Jason Thornton's one of our great carpenters, worked with us for 3 years now.
Yeah.
He was teaching high school. He just wanted to change, and he was limited. He had
Yeah.
very limited homeowner carpentry skills. God love you, Jay.
I got a funny text from him last night.
But and he's learned a lot. But he's like, I'll be there every day and I'll be loyal. And like he's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he had little to none experience whatsoever.
Yeah. Landscaping was his thing.
Yeah. We still haven't used him for that yet.
No.
Fabulous.
Maybe this year.
Okay. Question from Ryan Olivia. Ryan, that's you, Ryan.
Oh, for me. Ryan or Ryan?
Where/when was your first fish show?
My first fish show was Portland, Maine. I believe it was 1992 at the Portland Expo. And Paige brought out... First show we ever did was Baby Grand Piano. And they did 11 Cup for an encore. It was fabulous.
Impressive.
That was almost 30 years ago. Wow. Crazy, huh?
That's impressive that you remember all that.
I never have been one to count my shows. Everyone's like, oh, I've been to 200 shows, 300 shows. Like, I have no idea. I bet I'm somewhere between 200 and 300.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Wow, that's great. Fabulous.
And a cop and a 2 on the side.
I'm so proud of you.
I know you. Finally.
Question from Susan Camp. Do any of you do the hand drawing plans in the beginning of the episodes?
Oh,
that
big
is
secrets coming out.
Everyone thought Chase did it. Everyone assumed you did it.
Yep. But when you look at my hands, you can't see it if you're listening, but I am left-handed.
He's left-dexterous.
Yeah. So it started out as our
Matt Asmuth.
Yeah, our
right?
producer, Matt Asmus.
I was impressed that he did that.
Yep, and he would put on the red flannel shirt, draw those out, but then last year they switched to digital graphics.
There's been a lot of talk about the whole graphic things. A lot of people don't like it.
Yep.
But it's always been, like, who did it? Like, it's been a big issue.
Yeah.
Like, people vote pro graphics against graphics.
I'm trying.
How do you feel about it?
I don't remember if I filmed. I might have filmed like the very first one, because I remember Lance brought in the tools, and we set them down, and the camera was set up. And I remember seeing that and sitting there, and then maybe from after that one, they kind of
Not knowing where it came from, the first, I was impressed. The tools are cool. Like,
yeah,
it was done right.
yeah.
I mean, the CAD ones give you a better idea of what's going on. You know, the computer stuff. I like them both.
Yeah, I like the CAD ones. It's a little bit more exact.
Who does that? You think?
I don't know.
Someone out there in Dorsey Land. Tell us who does it. Who knows?
When we were out in Colorado. Oh, I think we met the guy who did the voice. Deep in the woods of Maine.
Oh yes. Oh no, we were told about it, right? Or did we meet him?
I thought we met him.
That's another thing. Deep in the woods of northern Maine.
Yeah.
They let that go for 2 seasons, and we're like, yeah, you might want to change that.
Yeah, if you're in Maine, if you live in northern Maine, you laugh at that.
Right.
But,
Deep in northern Kennebec County.
Yeah.
Right.
Deep in the podcast studio.
No, stop. Okay.
What's the next question?
Can you please stop? Thank you. You're distracting me.
Don't
Okay.
shit.
Question from David Boldy. How many dogs do you guys have, and whose is the oldest?
David Bowie?
No.
Oh, that's good. That'd been cool.
So at this point,
Gus
is the oldest?
Gus is the oldest. Oh, jeez, that's kind of sad.
Oh, jeepers.
By default.
Wow.
Yeah. Dixie's.
Oh.
I had Gus and Sadie. Sadie passed in February.
Yep.
Sadie was one of the oldest, and then Dixie has 2.
Yep. Susie's still a pup.
Bazooka was one of the oldest. Bazooka passed.
Bazooka was the oldest.
BT has a dog. Yeah.
BT has Djembe and Bongo.
Bongo. And yeah, so I think Gus might be the oldest.
Yeah. And the youngest is Tank right now.
Tank. Yeah.
Hank the Tank.
Yeah. So what's next?
Okay. Sorry. Question from Jen. Crawling under all those camps to jack and level looks dangerous. Do you ever get nervous?
Do you ever?
Yes. Definitely.
Great.
I've always felt, I do the math in my head. I'm like, well, if that fell, there's a rock there that's going to stop something from getting me. Or like I could roll in this hole. Like,
Well, it's kind of like your 3 points of contact on a ladder. You always want to have more than one. If a jack kicks out, you have something there to catch it if it goes down. You mean like get nervous about what's under there?
I don't know. That's what it said.
I think just nervous in general. Because, I mean, you do read about once a year someone dies in Maine, knock on wood, jack at a camp.
Jeez, don't even say that.
But I feel like
Terrible.
we are
That
very,
is terrible.
We are very, someone dies on a tractor every year too.
No,
though.
I know.
But I mean, we tell the guys this is when you go slow and safe.
Yes.
And really slow.
Yes, for sure. And most of the times, we're not, we're bringing camp way up, yes, but if it's just a little bit, you have your other posts and stuff,
Right.
so it's not going anywhere. But as far as like creatures underneath, I was hanging out with Aunt Sharon the other day, and she was like, so brown recluse, or Fletcher asked her about brown recluse, and she's like, yeah, those can kill you.
They're in Maine too.
And she's like,
aren't
you
they?
know, every time I see you guys reaching under these camps, you're sticking your head
great.
under to look at them. I'm shocked that there's never been a brown recluse.
I'm moving.
Thank you.
And I was like, that's why you put your arm in first. You scoop the leaves out. You don't just stick your head in
I'm
case there is
moving.
one.
I did actually. I gotta admit, we jacked that camp, like the warm-up camp out in North Belgrade. I was up so far up in there, I couldn't, turn around. So you get up there and you don't leave. Someone like hand you something, you kind of
Yep.
pull it up. But I just there's a pile of leaves there. I was like, oh man, there could be snakes under there. You don't think about it. It's like when you're swimming.
Yeah, you're
You
right,
don't
right,
think
right,
about
right,
it.
right.
You make yourself not think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bikes are out today.
Okay. This is a simple one. Question from Maria Farmer. Who is older, Chase or Ashley?
Ashley.
Yeah.
Great.
2 years older. Sorry, Ashley. The truth
Everyone
is
thinks
out.
Chase is old though. I don't know why, but they do.
Great.
Same with my brother and I though. So it's
Is it really?
yeah.
It's the same way for me, too.
I know. Ash, yeah.
That's just the way it is.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Older siblings are superior. Anyways, moving on. Question from Catherine Hayes.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Where does the name Kennebec come from?
Kennebec. So we live in Kennebec County.
Yep.
It's the mighty river that flows right through our county.
Yep. It starts at Moosehead Lake and flows all the way to the ocean down in Popham. It's one of the first trading posts established in Augusta.
We've
That was Cushnock, but
Yeah, but we've been rafting on a bunch. We love rafting the Kennebec. We spend a lot of time on, we take boats down. We spend a lot of time on the Kennebec.
and we do a lot of work in Kennebec. So
But it's funny, like the whole we were going to be Maine Cabin Masters at first, so we couldn't figure out a name. We went through lists, and now it feels like this was meant to be.
yeah, I mean Kennebec. It's a county name. It means a lot to everybody.
And it looks
All of
cool,
us.
just like the way it's spelled. It. I love everything about it, to be honest. Especially that whole list of names we went through.
It was definitely the best one. The mighty Kennebec.
I'm sure it's means something in Penobscot or Abenaki.
Yeah,
or
my mother would know. She taught fourth
sturgeon,
grade.
maybe, or I think it does mean sturgeon or something.
River of the Jumping Sturgeon, which is a pretty cool phenomenon on the Kennebec. That there's Atlantic sturgeon, and this time of year actually, you can drive along or sit down by the river and you can see them breach.
And those are big fish. They're 7-8 feet
Yeah,
long,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
leap up and then smack.
Yeah, you hear them slap the river. It's impressive,
You gotta, if you sit up there and watch for a while, you definitely see them.
and
Cool.
they're ugly.
They are ugly.
They're endangered, actually.
They're endangered.
Doesn't mean they're not ugly.
Well,
They're not the pretty fish.
They don't insult them, okay? They've done nothing to hurt you.
Next question.
Okay. Last question is from Kate. What are your favorite places to eat in Maine?
Oh, don't we like to eat?
Yeah, there's so many good ones.
Favorite places to eat.
I mean,
Well, I got to plug my favorite bar, the Depot. We go down there a lot. It's in Gardner, Maine. Good sports pub. They always have the Cabin Masters on. It's close to home, so we go there once or twice a week.
you can't beat a ham Italian from Damon's or Whippers.
No, you can't be.
I mean,
or the Big Whip.
or Red Barn. I mean, Jeepers Creepers.
if you're getting fancy, there's all kinds of. I don't eat as fancy as I used to when I was younger,
Yeah.
But Maine's just hip for food and hot.
Yeah.
The whole
Foley's, the Doghouse.
Oh yeah, both. Now you're going like the iconic Maine foods.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the Farmington Diner is getting put back?
I saw it up there.
Yes.
Are they putting it?
Somewhere in Wilton, right? On
Yeah,
Route 2,
yeah. That's funny. I saw it up there the other day driving through. I'm like, what is that?
The Farmington Diner. There's some stories behind that place.
Yes.
And we love to eat though, and all over the state.
Yep.
Yeah, those are some good questions today.
Yeah, I know.
And now there's another hero video this week. If you guys haven't seen all the hero videos, go to heromediaarts.com. Check them all out. It's all about local people doing cool things and, telling their stories. Everyone's a hero. We're all heroes.
Yeah.
So check out this video. Check out their website, and we'll be back after this.
Perfect.
I have been a baseball guy my whole life. Ever since I was 4, I've been swinging. And from there, just the passion of hitting, really. The actual feeling when you do connect with the ball, it's so perfect. The best feeling I've had in life. Whereas if you hit a ball off the end or the handle, bats break. Wood breaks. And you know, I've always just said the only people that don't break a bat are the ones that don't make contact. I excelled in high school. I excelled in St. Joseph's College of Maine. Tried out for teams down in Florida. From there I went to sign with a team in Germany. After 2 years, I just couldn't keep buying bats and breaking them, you know, and I really just had to make them for myself, you know, and then if you break one, so what? You go make another one. You really fall in love with a bat. Baseball is such a superstitious sport that there's nothing worse than watching someone take your bat to the plate and friggin' swing at a stupid pitch and break the bat. It's like really depressing because every bat is unique. I'll pull bats off my machine and I'm like, oh man, that feels good, you know? Like I still feel each bat, and so because each bat, you know, no matter what, each one's unique. There's no two pieces of wood that are the same. They never will be. You know, 'cause so many players will say, I want the exact same bat. I'm like, well, I mean, it might be 0.2 ounces lighter, or you know, and you notice it as a player. I'll get videos from dad saying, look at this, my son just crushed one with your bat, and stuff like that is really what, you know, makes me feel even more excited about what I started and what I have going now, just to kind of get that feedback from hitters all over the world. I mean, I have bats, I've sent bats to New Zealand, all over Europe, all over the US. I've definitely shipped them to every state in the US. And have plenty of the case bats out there.
All right, we are back with Isidora,
Hi.
our retail manager for Kennebec Cabin Company.
You knew you weren't getting out of here early today, huh?
I knew, yeah. I was pretty sure.
Well, you wouldn't be out of here anyways,
Nope.
would you? This is a pretty busy time for you.
We just got, I think it's something like 900 shirts. Something
Yes.
ridiculous like that, yeah.
Cool.
So we've been folding a lot of shirts, putting price tags on them.
Nice. So we always start this segment, water, coffee, or beer.
Oh, beer.
Okay.
That's a lot of shirts. Hey, did I ever show you guys, as Ashley and Sam and I were looking at those YouTube videos on how to fold shirts really quickly? I almost got it down.
Is it one of those cardboard things?
Nope, it's a Japanese, like,
So I have a Truly, I have a Baxter,
Truly.
and I have a this, and I have a Coors.
Yeah.
I didn't get your Truly.
I'll take Coors.
All right.
Oh.
CL on the DL. Oh yeah, so I was getting pretty good. Like 3 seconds a shirt.
3 seconds a shirt? We might have to poach you for our next large order.
I mean, I wasn't that good at it.
Talk is cheap.
So they do make the cardboard things too, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
You guys just straight up fold them.
Yeah, I have a gift of neatness, so I can fold things really neat.
So do you know, like, people fold stuff different ways? How do you guys fold yours? For years, I just hung.
I fold well, at home it's different, but here I fold the sleeves in and
Yeah.
then the bottom up to the top, either once or twice.
On your chin like this?
Either, no.
Yeah, are you talking folding
No.
for retail or for just your own personal?
Just your own personal.
Like personal, it's like this.
I definitely fold way better here.
Yeah, you have to. No, I don't put it on my face. I put it
never,
on a flat surface.
For a long time, like, I don't have a lot of fancy dress clothes, button-up stuff. So I always used to
Like that shirt?
hang my T-shirts up.
What?
I hang my
Really?
T-shirts up, yeah.
Did you iron your blue jeans too?
No, I don't wear blue jeans.
You hang your t-shirts up?
I've
on-
never worn blue jeans.
Don't
On
they leave
coat
little?
hangers?
Yeah, I
Don't
used
they
to.
leave little marks on their shoulder?
No.
Huh. So you have been here. Your office is right across the way.
Yeah, the corner office.
One
The
door
corner
down.
office, one door over. You've been here right along for the whole process, seen the podcast come together.
Yes.
I just found the GoPro. I GoPro'd it when we put all these up. Maggie and the kids and Sarah helped me.
Did you GoPro it while you were gone to have them all fall down?
It might have gotten that. But so, you know,
Before Staples.
a lot's been happening with the retail space. That's finally all together. I mean, as far as the whole space itself.
Yes,
Now it's just a matter of
it is a
getting-
completed space. Even the bathroom's done.
Yeah, even the bathroom's done. The handrails are
Wow.
up.
They are.
And so now, we've got the woodshed going in out back.
We got a urinal on the other side. That functions.
I saw it. Yeah, I know.
So awesome. I've always wanted to have a urinal.
Our first urinal.
So it's a really exciting time.
We all got to break it in together, too.
like a nice assembly line
Just
of
kidding.
us.
Doug the Plumber got the honor.
He did. But it is exciting times. I mean, there's a lot happening here. You grew up with us. We've known you forever. You're friends with the Daggetts.
Coney.
Yep, another fellow Coney grad. And then you moved out to Arizona for a while.
Like 15 years. I wasn't in Arizona the whole time, but I was gone for 15 years. Yeah.
Did you go to Tacoma?
Washington?
No, I went from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma.
I think that's in
Philadelphia.
Washington. Tacoma, Washington.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is, yeah.
You were
I did go to Washington, but I didn't live there for very long.
You were in Eugene?
I was in Eugene, Portland, in Oregon, New Mexico. I lived in Albuquerque for 4 years.
That's
West Coast
Flagstaff.
stuff.
That's when we visited you.
Yeah, you came to Springfield and you had poison ivy.
Springfield.
You had poison ivy so bad, like I didn't even recognize you. Your whole face was so swollen. You were with JJ and Sarah.
Yep, and we were living in the back of our trucks, and we had had a huge bonfire.
I was like, "Who are you?"
Oh,
You're
got
Chase.
Burnt it, and then we were just living in our trucks, dirty, and just
Didn't shower for days.
yep, and it just took over my entire
Your whole
body.
life.
That's the thing about poison ivy. A shower, if you take a shower and actually scrub yourself, it kills it. But
Yep.
who actually showers every day?
Well, it becomes like poison ivy and becomes systemic. It doesn't matter like where it touched you; it starts to
I
come
got
out
some.
wherever.
Yeah, I've got Fletcher's learning that pretty darn quick.
I got a bunch of it.
That kid. it's
He
just-
kind of loves. He was like encouraging Ozzy to go play in the poison ivy. with him.
some poison ivy.
So he's like, "Are you wearing long socks?" And Ozzy's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Pull them up." And they pulled their long socks up over their pants to go play in the poison ivy.
No thanks.
But he lives in his pants, like sleeps in them.
He doesn't take them off.
No.
He was at my house for 5 days.
And then he's covered with poison ivy. I'm like, Fletch,
Ew.
even that bracelet you wear, I'm like, it's on that. It's like, you got to start smarting up.
You ever had it and then got rid of it and then keep getting it and trying to... I've driven myself crazy trying to find out where it was coming from. Like, wipe down the steering wheel of the car, wipe the dogs down, like
Yeah,
tape
even
measures.
the pets. The pets are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Let's talk about something more fun than poison
Yeah.
ivy.
Yeah, let's talk about...
What do we want to talk
Yeah,
about?
what's new in the store?
Yeah,
Like,
new
what's
stuff.
going on?
Well,
The store...
let me tell you.
Everyone I talked to says the store looks awesome. All the displays, like the displays are a mix of new stuff you've saved, stuff homeowners have given us,
Yeah, stuff that was here.
stuff for sale.
This is one of my favorite items that we're selling right now. These are wallets made by Eva Morrill.
Yes.
And they're made from gazetteer.
Oh, the old DeLorme, huh?
Yeah, and then I guess it's like contact paper and duct tape. We have trifolds as well.
So when my mother...
Can I
Pretty
say?
sweet.
When my
Yeah.
mother was teaching, she had all these atlases because she taught Maine history or whatever. And then she retired, and she had a stack of them, and she was going to throw them away, and I
Credit
saved them.
card slot.
Yeah, there's 2 credit card slots. There's a bill
Oh,
pocket.
the roads kind of match too.
Yeah.
Each one is different and unique.
Yeah, it's fun to, like, I went through them, picked out the one that had Clearwater Lake on it. There's one with Sugarloaf on it.
Cool, way to go, Eva. Little entrepreneurs.
But it was totally because she was jealous of Fletcher's masks
She
and
was.
Fletcher making money. She's like, I have to do something. Well, first she
Fletcher's
tried,
masks are selling very well.
first she tried to get a cut of his masks. She's like, Fletcher, I'm getting half your money.
She wanted them better. She told me that he could have been doing a better job.
I don't.
them.
I think they're perfect.
They are.
They're so perfect.
They are. I want one of me. I asked him if he would make one of me.
You sure?
I'm so curious. What
Does
he'll
he?
come up with.
Does he commission pieces?
He would. He did a
I
Dixie.
tried today.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did you.
I'm working him, chiseling him down to make one of me. We also have these really sweet, sweet saw blades. These are kind of.
Those are a hot seller.
These are
aren't they?
hot.
We can't keep those in the store. And our
No.
friend Mike Tobias over at Hannah Manufacturing does that. And he does a great job. And we've been bringing blades over like crazy.
He does the
Yeah,
etching.
Yeah. And they're all
Yes.
used blades.
So these are all like used by you guys. Like this is what you're using to cut wood.
Yeah.
Let me see. I can tell you what job that was on.
You can you, just the feel of it. You know what type of wood it cut. What type of? Be careful! Don't poke your eye
It's
out.
about 2 years old.
Some of them you can see had a hard life.
Oh yeah.
Others you're like, you probably could get a few more cuts out of that one.
Season 1 we couldn't afford saw blades, so they gummed right up. Season
All the
4,
carbide teeth are missing.
What's happened? Oh, sorry.
Season 4, yeah. Brand new saw blade every other job.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, these are cool. Like, and, we got to find more things that Mike can etch. Ashley's got a broom line coming.
What's really cool is all you guys sign it for everybody.
And
That's what people
it's got
love.
a hole right in the center. You just hang it on your wall in your.
I mean, you could hang it
workshop.
like this. You could. I had a customer tell me they were going to use it for a clock face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think one day it's like everyone save your blades. It's great. And I also have some. There's gonna be some other limited edition tools. Like I have a broken level that we could do with wood. I have 3.
Bring all your broken tools.
I have 3
in.
chainsaw
We'll sell
bars
them.
that we're gonna get done. Those will have to be limited edition, like
Right.
old chainsaw bars.
Yeah. So guys will be out there just
Breaking them on
breaking
purpose.
tools. Here you go.
What else you got over there?
We actually just got these in. I'm a little caught up here. Oh heavens! We just got these in. Sorry, I'm not even talking into the thing. Oh, here we go.
Good thing this isn't a paid advertisement. Paid.
What do you mean? I'm getting
placement.
paid.
Well, the product placement.
So these are really sweet. These are from the floating rope. This is a float rope fetch toy for dogs. It floats, and it's from like lobster rope. We just got these in today, even.
And so it's got some weird knot on the end of it.
It's called a monkey fist.
It's got a
you
monkey
can
fist on one
chuck
end.
it.
Yeah, and they float so you can chuck it into the water.
Cool. And it's new rope. It's not all disgusting.
Yeah, it's not all frayed where you're gonna get all splintery and stuff.
Cool.
Afraid not.
I'm afraid not. It's good.
These also came. We've had these for a while. That's I think Friendship Lobster Company. I'm not 100% sure on that, but these are from the Country House. Our friend April makes all these painted signs, and these ones I just think are so cute. They would be like cute little ornaments.
Yeah, I was on Instagram the other day and I saw she had a post up and she had like 50 of those she was doing. I was like,
She
amazing.
is
Mass production.
and it's just I think her and her daughter are doing all of it.
And the price points on those are really good. That's
yeah,
just,
these
it's
are
inexpensive.
$6. I'm pretty sure we have another one, a larger one.
That's only
12,
$6.
Yeah, 12 by 3.5, and those are $9. And then we have big ones, 2 by 1.5. I'm 2 feet by 1.5, and those are $40. And they're all. She hand paints this like it's not a stencil. I don't know if you want to zoom
No,
in.
I couldn't believe it. She busted out. Our first guest telling the camera guy what to do. She got something you can zoom in on.
Yeah, because they're amazing. We've joked about trying to do that, and that would never happen.
Never, ever, ever.
I can't even sign my name the same way every time.
Oh, we just got these too. So people have been asking a lot about our key rings, and those are in
Production.
They've been
Limbo.
ordered, and they are being made right now with our Maine Cabin Master logo on it and a bottle opener. But in the meantime, we have these cute little key rings. This is from the Shellware Company, and they're out of Bangor, and it's reclaimed crush shell, and then like epoxy over it. So these are wicked cute.
It kind of looks like one of those,
This one's
like St.
muscle.
Anthony, like
Yeah,
those
yeah,
religious
yeah.
pendants your grandparents used to wear.
Oh, yes.
But instead of St. Anthony, we've got St. Maine.
Yeah.
So you're saving the best for last, I see.
The best is for last. These are.
Yeah, we got to meet Doug's brother.
Oh,
We met Doug's brother.
Was he everything you think he would be?
And more.
He was more. He was definitely more.
Freaking love Doug. I love that man.
He kind of made
you would love his
made the
brother.
day, and he makes bum 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 bum.
And there's a story behind those shirts.
These are the
yeah.
Maine-acorn. Maine.
I mean, who does that? Who puts a unicorn inside the state of Maine?
Doug's brother.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
So what's kind of funny about these is so you guys met Doug, the viewing audience as well. So if you can imagine Doug's brother as well.
What size is that?
He's just like
not
a
gonna
very
fit on me.
unique person, and he gets all these just random T-shirts. They're all new. They're not used, but they're just random. And so our sizes and colors aren't like standard.
That's cool. Like,
But it's perfect
Yes.
for what they are.
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
Maine
you don't
Accord.
know what color is going to go with what.
No.
So-
some of them even have like a double silk screening,
a double
or
unicorn.
even three,
Um,
triple
Glitter
screening.
paint.
Who
Yeah,
wore it
yeah.
first? Was it Dixie? Excuse me, Jedi had one, or
I think
or
it was
Doug?
Jedi.
Jedi had one that he had gotten
From Doug.
years ago from Doug. And Doug kept saying, yeah, my brother makes them. I'll get him to make some more. I'll get him to make some more. And he just shows up with this box. I mean,
Box.
all sizes, all colors. It's got this, beautiful outline of the state, the unicorn in the middle of it.
And I made him fill out a form, and I sent him away to like follow procedure. And Chase and
No.
Jedi found
No.
him in the parking lot and took the box.
We're like, no, these are staying right now.
Like I was saying yesterday, sometimes you got to throw it out, throw protocol out the window. You know.
I didn't know there was a story.
Yeah.
So did he look like Doug? Like Doug, wicked tall?
He
and
was wearing
skinny?
quite a mask with Frida Kahlo on it, which he pointed out to me.
He might have been
The artist?
taller than Doug.
He's definitely yes.
Interesting.
I think he was a bit taller, maybe a bit
That's
lankier.
pretty damn
I think
tall.
lanky
Yeah.
might be the right word for him.
Yeah.
And his hair was much shorter. I don't know what was going on with facial hair because of the full
Did he
Frida
sound like
Kahlo
Doug?
mask.
Yeah.
Kind of the same, like
Maybe-
crazy look in his eyes.
But yeah, very nice guy.
Oh, I wish I was.
And so, yes, those T-shirts are limited edition.
Limited.
When they're
Big
gone,
time
who
limited.
knows when.
Doug's brother will be back.
Yeah, so we've got them on the website. You can't pick your color,
Right. You can pick your size.
and then you get what you get, and it will be a special treat. And there are kid sizes, so.
kids, women's, and men's.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The Maine-Accord.
Manicorn.
Nice. So what is your favorite item in the store?
Besides the Manicorn.
Yes. Is that your favorite item?
Yeah. I'm pretty stoked on mainly handrail stuff. Like, I really like his stuff
Yeah,
as well.
that's true.
Oh, wait
Those-
till you see what he's got coming.
That's fantastic.
You haven't seen the final product.
It's
No.
pretty amazing.
So Tom is making us some trash cans for Outback.
but it's not like you would imagine.
He brought it over the top. He really brought the trash cans over the top.
I agree, yeah.
You've seen him too?
Yeah, I just showed him.
Nice.
one little addition. And he's bringing us a big order tomorrow.
Good.
He's going to meet me
good.
here.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good.
I told him we're out of everything. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, those dragonflies are huge too.
Yep.
And he's
Yeah.
got picnic table design, so.
Nice. Very nice.
What's my favorite thing? I really like those napkin holders he did. Like
Yeah,
that just
those are gone,
solves.
too.
Who hasn't had that problem? Like
Where your
you're-
napkins
yeah,
fly away.
You're at a picnic.
You know what I
you're-
like about those? Is that after I saw it up there, you took the napkins out of the one that sold. The top one still had the imprint of Maine Cabin Masters in the napkin.
Oh, the napkin did.
Yeah, which I thought that was interesting. If you press it down really hard, you can have that.
You could have used that to brand those boxes
You know what you do?
downstairs.
You put some crayons next to it at the next outing and
Coloring
free
contest.
advertised.
There we go. What's your favorite item besides the buffs?
Oh, the buffs are pretty darn good.
The buffs.
The buffs.
Oh, we got buffs in now.
Where's a buff? I thought you had a buff in your pocket.
I always have a buff in my pocket. We have buffs now. Maine Cabin Masters buffs.
Look at that
Yep.
thing.
Fletcher wore his all day. Under his hat, kept all his hair together.
There's like 1,000 ways you can wear them too. Right?
I think like 8.
Did you do your feet and stuff too?
No.
Yeah. Arms. There's more.
You can wear like a mini skirt if you have narrow enough hips.
There you go.
Tube top, like you said.
It's called a bandeau.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There you go.
Is
So.
it time for some questions?
No.
No. All right.
What? No more questions.
They're coming just
So
eventually.
Okay.
talking about this place, like the parking lot is hopping right now. There's a band out there.
Yeah, Friday night they bring in. Last week it was a duo. I haven't been outside.
Yeah, it's a
I
duo
think it's the
Is
today.
it the same duo?
Yep.
I mean, he's perfect for our parking lot. He made a homemade trailer with a stage on it. I mean, come on, if that's not Cabin Masters.
That shell canopy is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's old, he said old barn boards, and then
Yeah.
he put a shelf, he found this thing on the side of the road, made a stage out of it, and
It's nice.
jamming out.
Yeah, and the food truck is good. I had a burger today. It was pretty bomb.
Wait till we have beer and wine out back. This place is gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a destination.
It is for sure.
We're gonna need more hammocks.
I think so. But yeah, we built a bocce ball. Well, we're halfway through a bocce ball.
Lee brought another load of oyster shells up.
Yes.
He said he went down to Glidden Point and was like, "Hey, I need some more." And Ryan from Glidden Point was like, "Oh, we just used up the rest of them." He's like, "But I know this pile a little further in the woods." Lee's like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, there's a ton of poison ivy down there.
Went in there and just
Poison ivy and oyster shells.
No,
Come on down.
No, we did a cabin down there. I got poison ivy wicked bad.
Yeah. But no, Uncle Lee brought another load today. So he said there's more if we need them.
Perfect.
Yeah. And so you also so you are a massage therapist
Yes.
and a yoga instructor,
Yes.
and that's kind of on hold right now with the whole coronavirus.
Yeah. So my office is in the Kennebec Valley YMCA here in Manchester, just right down the road. And so the Y closed like pretty quick when the pandemic struck. So I haven't been doing, and then the yoga studio as well closed that I work at shortly thereafter. The yoga, everything's opening. Like the yoga studio's opening on today. Downtown yoga.
Today.
Augusta, Maine.
Gotcha.
Today, yeah, it was their opening day. So I'll be back teaching 2 classes there next
Will it
week.
be inside?
Yep, they're inside.
Oh, nice.
Well, aren't you kind of 6 feet apart in yoga anyways, for the most part?
Well, it depends. Like I've been in some yoga classes and we're like mat to mat.
Really?
But that was, special cases.
I've never heard of that type of yoga.
But so it's a nice big space. So we'll be able, we're going to limit it to 10 students and we'll be able to space out nicely. Everything is done online. Like, so there's no signing up or interacting, like exchange of money, or anything like that. The Y is opening, but in a very, again, it's like super limited way. And massage, my ability to do massage, I think is July 1st, but I'm not really sure like what protocols with that.
You should be the first person that combines yoga with massage. No, does anyone do it? That could be $1 million idea. Like setting sun and just be like.
Then you really are mat to mat.
Well, there's like Thai massage, which is kind of like where you're stretching your client.
There's goat yoga.
And then there's goat yoga.
I've seen goat yoga is cool.
Well, because goats like to climb. So, like, you get in, like, a table position and they'll climb on your back.
Wouldn't you feel sad if you're doing goat yoga and the goat was like, nah?
Meh.
Oh, the goat
Meh.
dumped on you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's definitely, like, goat turd
Yeah.
everywhere.
What is goat? I've never seen a goat turd. What's it look like?
They're, like, little pellety things.
Almost like a deer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, so Mike and Melissa live on my road. They have a little, farm at their house, and they had baby goats last year. And I remember going down. Ashley, I want to go down. Will you bring me down? So Ashley and Rachel and I went down, and next thing you know, Ashley and Rachel are in the goat pen, bending over to like pet a goat, and the other goats are like jumping on top of them. Like,
Yeah, they love to climb.
It's
Yeah.
their natural instinct.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're super
They climb
friendly.
like cliffs. They do all sorts of weird things.
trees.
Oh, yeah, they'll definitely climb trees. And they scream, I think, a little bit, too.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks goats are so cute, but Chase, firsthand that they're not all they're cracked up to be.
Oh, they will eat everything.
Everything.
I mean,
We had goats when
they're
I was a
super
kid, and
clever.
it was awesome because we would go tobogganing. This was back in New York. We would go tobogganing, and they would chase us down the hill, and then we could tie the toboggan to them, and then they would
Really?
carry it up the hill for us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Goat power.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times you're here, you've got Ozzy, your son, with you.
Yeah.
Fletcher that's almost the only reason why Fletcher came to work with me
You should
today.
send me messages
I
when
know.
Fletcher's on his way. Because I know
Ozzy's
it
got
makes Ozzy's week,
He's got his own little
basically.
closet.
Yeah,
He's got his own little office.
He's 2 offices
He's got his
now.
summer office and his winter office.
Nah, always the summer office.
above the barn.
He'll figure out pretty quick that
Oh yeah, he's
that
gonna
is not where you're
fry
going to want
up
to be in
there.
the
Yeah.
summertime. And then Tank's usually with you as well.
Tank is usually with me.
When does Tank get the snip?
Next Wednesday, the 17th, he's off to the cutter.
And last question I have to ask is about Volvos.
Oh,
I posted on the YouTube the picture of you in your green shirt with the Volvo.
my 240 DL.
Yeah. What year and model Volvo do you drive?
Okay, so I drive a 1990 Volvo. So I learned this some years ago from Peter Fitz. He was my Volvo mechanic my whole life. I mean, there had been random people here and there, but it was
Pierre?
always Peter.
Oh, Peter.
Peter Fitz.
Fitz, okay.
Independent Auto. He's no longer with us.
Is he the guy on the backside of the Augusta with all the
Yes.
Volvos?
Riverside Drive, yeah. He sold it to Thomas. I don't know Thomas's last name, but, and again, he passed away just recently, but, so Volvo, the sign for, like the emblem for Volvo is the same sign as iron. So a Volvo is rolling iron, and the 240 model is the brick house.
She's a brick. Wow.
Interesting. There you go.
Had your family always driven Volvos?
Yeah, so like both my parents had Volvos when I was a kid. I learned how to drive on a Volvo. My first car was actually like
A green.
it was a 1979 Saab, and like everyone drove that. I think Ashley even like leased it. We got in a big fight over that one, but yeah.
It's funny how families pick their car though.
It was a
and stick with
weird
them.
it was a weird one. And then I've been driving. Why are there bugs in here?
Doors open.
I've been driving Volvo. I'm actually the last Pucciarelli with a Volvo. And I got that one down in Tucson, the one I have now. It was actually from Finland. This old Finnish woman mailed it, shipped it here from Finland. It had less than 100,000 miles on it when I got it. And I mean, I don't know how many miles it has now because the odometer doesn't
You used to
work.
be able to buy a Volvo, fly over to where they're made,
Sweden.
and they basically would give you your car, and you could drive it all over Europe, and then they would ship it
Oh,
back
that's
to the
pretty
U.S.
cool.
for you. They probably don't do that anymore.
Well, I
They
don't
still make
believe.
Volvos?
Oh yes.
I think it's owned by Ford now.
Yeah.
That's what Sarah drives, a Ford.
Yep.
But so yeah, it's a 1990 240 DL.
Cool.
John even drives a Volvo.
Yes, he does. All right, so now we have some questions from.
First question: what type of car do you drive?
240 Volvo.
Questions from Facebook, YouTube, all the social media sites.
Okay.
These ones are from Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook questions are the hardest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, here I go.
What are you talking about?
I'm ready.
Instagram questions are easier.
Don't even ask about Snapchat.
Yeah. Or
Are
Tumblr.
there Snapchat questions?
No. Well, I don't know.
Tinder questions.
All right, I'm gonna start asking questions now.
Okay.
Question from, let's see, which one is it? Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
Sup, Sandy?
Do you only carry items that were featured on the show, or do you carry other crafters from Maine?
Well, so we started off trying to stock the store with the artists that Ashley had worked with in the past. I mean, obviously not all of them. We reached out to quite a few of them. And that's what we originally had the store stocked with. And then from that point, we sort of have opened it up to anyone who's interested in selling their stuff here. We, like I said earlier, we have a protocol where we, look at the items and make our decisions whether we want to carry it.
And so people can come into the store.
They can fill out a form. They can
Leave a
email
sample.
me. I can
Email you
I can
some
send
photos.
them forms. Photos.
We have monthly meetings. We vote on it.
Samples. Yeah. So short answer, no.
Our space is limited too. Do you ever see? I'm throwing a question here. Do you ever think we'll have stuff that we just sell online that we don't have
No.
in the showroom?
Short answer, no.
But I think the opposite. We have stuff we would sell in the
Correct.
store that wouldn't necessarily
Right.
be online.
And that's maybe like bigger,
Yeah.
more robust things.
Like a cornhole set or something like that.
Yeah,
Bear-
but I think
bear
we should sell that
sculptures.
online. Wait, what happened to the?
What's over here?
We don't want to talk about that?
Oh, we can. We can.
Okay. Anyway, go on, Maggie. Next.
Are we doing this?
No,
or-
next question. I'll just set it up here.
Well,
No, go ahead. Ask the next question.
okay.
They're in a lot. Look at that.
Question from Karen.
Karen.
What is it like
Can I see the
being...
manager?
Can you stop interrupting me,
Sorry.
please?
Wow.
Thank you. What is it like being surrounded by all these creative people? Are you creative yourself?
Oh gosh. I guess so. Yeah, I think I'm pretty creative.
Yes.
And I think that's why I surround myself with creative people. Yeah. So what's it like? It's just like normal.
Terrible answer.
It must be
Well, I mean,
invigorating.
okay, so it's like,
So it's not.
I guess it's not boring. Like, I don't come to work and I'm like, oh, boo-hoo. Like, this is going to be another dull day at the
and
cabin
it's not
company.
an easy job. I mean, it's not your typical retail. I mean, there's so much stuff happening. Stuff is changing daily.
I make a lot of lists.
Yeah, like we really.
We've also been here working a lot, too, on the physical building.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll get bored when we're gone?
I'll be so sad.
Right answer. I was just talking to BT. We'll have to have Friday meetings here. See how the week
Right,
go.
right.
You know, okay. Talk about what we could do better,
Yeah.
what we did great.
Here's your paycheck. Now give it back.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like the old miners.
Okay. Question from Robin Trueblood. Is there a way to get on the waiting list for a loon whistle?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, not through us, but Wayne Village Pottery is doing a pre-sale of their loon whistles, and you can contact them. I don't have their contact information, but it's Wayne Village Pottery in Wayne, Maine, and you can order one directly from them.
We will get limited supplies, but most of those will be.
They're going to be hot.
Yeah.
I just had to laugh when I heard that. We created that. Can I get on the waiting list for a loon whistle?
Yeah.
And that's just being on like the show and
Yeah.
reaching them.
Absolutely.
It's pretty
Well,
awesome.
And also, like, the video that Dean did,
Yeah, the
that
Hero Media.
Media video, like,
Of Molly.
I mean, heck, they're like pretty sweet whistles. I gave one to my mom.
No,
you
they're
know,
beautiful.
for her,
They are works of art, and
Yeah.
they're interesting. And all the clay comes from their backyard. It's really a
So
very
cool.
cool
Yeah.
product.
Who would have thunk that?
I
Sell-
actually
selling
field
out of
that
loon
quite a
whistles.
bit, that question. People are asking me that a lot, sending me emails wondering about the darn loon whistle. Where's that loon whistle?
But that might be something, if we do get some, we would only sell in the store versus, I don't know how you sell them online. Just first come, first serve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
I've got to say, your customer service is second to none. You get thank you letters all the time.
I do. I really love that.
You go above and beyond to make sure that people are happy, their orders are fulfilled. And
There were a lot of nice comments on your post, the
Yes.
post about you.
Well, I guess like my life, I've worked in customer service quite a bit, and I'm like very how do I paint myself in the best light? I'm like very particular. So when I'm like wanting to spend money or go someplace, I have a certain degree that
an expectation.
an expectation that I want, like when I buy something or when I whatever. And I just like to sort of give that
Yeah.
to people as well.
The golden rule, right?
Yeah, heck yeah. Do unto others.
Okay. Great.
Put them on the loon whistle list.
Question from Debbie. One of the episodes used blown glass lights in a cabin by someone in Maine. Do you carry those in the store?
Oh, those.
This is interesting, actually.
This
I
is-
think it is.
This has actually been coming up quite a bit. So we have, so those are with Tandem Glass, and they're out of
Dresden.
Yeah.
Dresden. And so Ashley went to their studio in Dresden, and she created these globes and put them in a camp. So we got, I think, 8 of them for the store in the barn. They're installed. We use them as our lights. And we don't currently have any for sale in the store. But, so I called up Tandem Glass. Come to find out, they don't blow glass in these warmer months.
Because it's so hot.
It's too dang hot.
That you, with
So,
all that protective gear, you
She's
just
like, the
melt.
earliest we could get you globes would be November.
Pre-sale.
So
That
we
must
can
be
do-
nice. Come on. I don't know, guys. Tandem glass. I mean, come on.
Tandem Glass is amazing. If you've ever
But
been to
imagine
their
standing in front of a
showroom.
giant furnace.
Maybe they're that successful.
I don't think. I think it's honestly you would dehydrate
You would die. You would die.
because you're working so close with.
Yeah.
I will not judge.
Good.
Yeah.
but
Imagine this
I can't
room
remember what.
200 degrees
so we're
hotter.
not carrying them, but we've been in conversation about carrying them. I want to carry them.
But we may either pre-sell some or sell.
They're not cheap. They're super expensive, but I think they're
I
beautiful.
mean, they're
and
works
worth
of
it.
art,
Yeah.
one-of-a-kind pieces.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like each one is different. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We'll
Come back in November.
Well, not that long. That's when we'll have them. We can pre-sale them before that.
That's
Check back in
interesting.
September.
September's hot. September's a summer month.
It's still a
these
summer
days.
month. It's still like not even these days, like Gregorian calendar days.
That was the last thing I was expecting you to say. Interesting, though.
It is.
Cool. All right.
Cool to some of us.
Yeah. Okay. Question from Robert Johnson. What is the range in sizes for Maine Cabin Masters t-shirts?
So we have youth, which
Utes.
is
Ute.
the Utes, which is we have I think an extra, maybe just
extra
a
small.
Do we? I think it's just a small through extra large. Women's we have a small through 2XL, and men's we have a medium through 2XL.
We need, yeah.
And then we have a long sleeve, which we have a small through 2XL. And we also carry a hoodie. And those we have small through triple XL.
I was gonna say, yeah. We got some big guys that like us. We're big guys.
Yes.
No, I have a lot of people asking like for triple
absolutely,
XLs and
absolutely.
quadruple XLs.
So right now, like quadruple XL is like a specialty item. Most screen printing places don't just carry that, unfortunately. But triple XL, I think we're going to
Yep.
sooner than later be carrying more T-shirts in the triple X.
Yep.
Fabulous. All right. Question from Richard. What has been the surprised hot selling item in the store?
The saw blades, for sure.
Whoa.
I always thought they'd sell, but I mean they're not cheap.
No.
You know?
No, they're not. But they're definitely a one-of-a-kind.
I think it's really neat that they are used and that it's like used by you guys. I think that's like the best part about it. But I kind of made fun of you when you're like, we're getting
You totally did.
we're getting these etched. I'm like, yeah, sure, like that's cool. And then people are like, when are you getting more saw blades? Very demanding. They want those saw blades.
When you mail them out, do you have to declare what like
Throwing stuff.
right?
Is
there
it
anything-
like a weapon?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
No, I just fold it up in cardboard and then put it in a bag. So there's no sharp edges cutting through the bags.
I would like to pose this question to our listeners because we're going to run out of saw blades. We're not going to be able to keep up with this demand. Would you guys buy one if it wasn't used? You know,
That's a good question.
because we could buy. I think it's cool. I like the look of it. You know, but we could buy a bunch of plain ones and etch them and sign them. Because we're not going to be able to keep this up for that long.
Right. I would just be worried that the etching would wear away if well,
No,
I guess you
oh
wouldn't, no one would ever
that's
use
laser
them.
etching. Like that's going nowhere.
It wouldn't be for use. Like you wouldn't
No,
buy
no,
one
no,
of those
right,
and be
right.
like,
No,
hey,
no,
I'm
no.
going to put this in my Sawzall.
You could. You definitely could.
If you had money, like
If you're in a bind,
right,
I just gotta make one
Like,
cut. Just one
smash
cut.
the glass.
$75.
Take it
Bet
out of
that.
the frame. Right.
Wonderful. Okay. Question from Larry. What do you like to do when you're not working at Kennebec Cabin Company HQ?
What do I like to do? I hike a lot. I take my dog and my kid out in the woods.
You guys go out behind the woodshed?
Yeah, actually, up on Scribner Hill is Shed Pond.
Oh, nice.
That's basically behind the woodshed here in Manchester. Ozzy and Tank and I have been there a couple of times.
And your parents still live on Togus? You grew up on Togus Pond?
I grew up right on Togus Pond where
right
you guys
across from Snake Island.
Snake Island where the yurt is. I've actually used to swim out to Snake Island from my
yeah.
house.
Swimming to Snake Island.
We always called it Blueberry Island for some
I like
reason.
Blueberry Island way better.
I just found out because
Who
of
called
that
it
episode.
Snake? Teen?
I think that's
No,
the
the town.
name. That's the name of it.
What
It's
is
the city of Augusta on the tax maps?
what
It's
did Tina
Snake Island.
McKenzie and those guys call it?
The island.
Yeah, we always just call it, but like my sister and I refer to it as Blueberry Island because they have those high bush blueberries out there.
I'm going blueberry from this point on.
Yeah, yeah. What was the question?
Teen
Oh, what do I
Island.
like to do?
Tina.
I just took up during the quarantine. I took up a paint by numbers. That was really entertaining. I think it came out. Really
How do you
well.
take up? So you just is
Like,
it a
what
class or you just pick
what
one?
to do? No, you get you order it online and they
No,
send
no
you-
class required.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind
Is there
of
an age like this is
it's
for kids?
instructional.
This is for adults 35 to 39. This is for.
It was.
No.
You sent me a picture, and it is in
It was
depth.
really intricate. And you know what I learned about paint by numbers? Because I've never been a painter.
Don't mess up your numbers.
No, like
Don't.
when you paint things, it's like you start with all like the lighter colors. So it's like all these like shades of like whites and grays, and you don't put like the dark like the what in my, when I look at a painting, I'm like that really stands out like these like dark things. That went on last. That was like the
Really?
last.
Wait, you have to paint in the order?
Oh, I never thought about that. You start with
yeah,
number
that's
one
how
and
I
then go.
did it.
I never thought about that either.
That's how I
Like
did
you have
it.
to paint number one first, then number two.
Well, I mean, there's
Why would
no
you not
one-
do that?
There was no one like telling you what to do. I just
never
like
thought-
assumed
I
that since
totally
they
would. I
numbered
never
it
thought about that
in
either.
that way, you know, since they gave like number one to that paint, I picked that one first.
Did you ever have the urge to change a color or a number?
Have you met me?
That's why I'm asking the question.
No. There are rules for a reason, Ryan.
Interesting.
Paint by numbers.
Yeah, we'll have
It
to.
does
we'll have
say-
to get a photo of it and post it. For
All
people
right.
to
It
see.
does say on like the instruction, the very minimal instructions, like if you are an experienced painter, I am not, that you can like freeform this a little. So I did not. I went by the book.
How has the coronation been for you guys? Has it affected you guys?
Well, my son's like basically living like his very best life. He's never really liked school very much. He misses his friends, but
Yeah.
he's, you know, he's got Fletcher. He's got,
I hear he does a lot of Skype interviews though with the ladies.
yeah, he's got a couple girlfriends. And when I call him his girlfriends, he's like, "Ugh, whatever. Like, he
And what a fantastic time to get a puppy, though.
Right.
yes.
I mean,
Let's get a puppy.
for somebody who doesn't
try-
already have one.
I'm trying. I think everyone should have a puppy right now.
We're trying. We are still trying. Like
So, but my vet did tell me, like, you gotta leave him alone every now and again, you know, like, she's like, you should just start using the kennel again, like, leave him for
Interesting.
15, 20 minutes, half hour, so that he doesn't, you know, get, like, the anxiety from
Yeah, it's gonna be
separation
you don't want him to be
anxiety.
like Gus, pretty much.
Who, like, whines when Ashley leaves
Yeah.
the room.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Gus whines when Ashley's downstairs and he's upstairs.
Yeah, just leaves the room. We love Gus.
Oh.
We do
So-
love Gus.
And Tank loves Gus, every little inch of him.
yes.
There's a lot of inches. Just kidding, Ash. Good times.
Cool. Well, yeah, that's the questions.
Were those the questions?
Those were the questions. That's the time.
Paint by numbers.
Yeah, what a
I
good
can-
way to
the
end
numbers.
it. We will definitely post a picture of the final painting.
Yeah. I thought it came out pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and everybody listening. If you stop by the store, chances are you'll
I'm always here.
Is
catch
it Isidora will be
Isidora
here.
here.
Not early though. Don't come early. I won't be here early. I'm busy. The mornings.
She's busy.
Right on. Thanks for joining us.
Well,
Yeah, thanks for everything. We're excited.
for inviting.
So I want to apologize to everybody listening. This wasn't an infomercial. We weren't trying to plug our products. We work with Isidora all the time. We want to get her on here. You know, she's right next door. She's an integral part of this whole process.
And now you know who to send your complaints to.
Yes, that's right. That's
Complaints
right.
go to Isidora.
Yeah. So if you have any more questions for Isidora, for us, reach out. Facebook, YouTube, KennebecCabinCompany.com.
And the new podcast section's a big one. Right,
Yeah.
Maggie?
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, click on the bell, and check out our sponsors' websites.
Yeah, thank you, Nelma, and everything you guys do for us. Nelma's the Northeastern Lumber Manufacturers Association.
Yeah, nelma.org, easternwhitepine.org, sprucepinefir.org.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Wait out for the next episode. Mondays at 7. They drop on YouTube, and then they iTunes, and what are the ones that are
Spotify?
non-film called though? I always thought a
podcast?
podcast. I thought a podcast didn't have film to it, so it's all the podcasts.
No, podcasts are just listening.
So this is a video cast.
Yes. If you
Okay.
watch it on YouTube, it's a video. If
Cool.
you're watching on video, you're a video caster.
Yeah, so podcast at 6 a.m. Get the day started. Video cast at
Yeah.
night.
Whether you want to watch or listen, thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys.
From the Woodshed, we'll be talking to you.
Later.